Earth was marked as the next target. Then one message sent the galaxy into panic. The council chamber on Threx Prime was cold and silent. The walls were made of black stone that swallowed light, and the air smelled like metal and old dust. Grand Arbiter Voreth Kessin stood at the center. He was tall, covered in dark, armor-like skin, his 4 black eyes moving across a holographic map. Scribe Leon hurried forward. Her species, the Mary, had been conquered long ago. Now they served as record keepers. Species 4217, she said. Located in the outer rim, a planet called Earth. The local species calls themselves humans. Deep beneath the Himalayan mountains, a room full of screens flickered with alien text. This was the listening post of the Void Wardens. Dr. Ian Hallow sat in front of the largest screen. For 60 years, they had been decoding every transmission the Dominion sent. Admiral Soren Drake walked into the room. He had turned Earth's secret fleet into the most advanced military force in this part of the galaxy at 60 years of watching. Now we have our answer. Activate Protocol Prometheus. Protocol Prometheus was the sum of everything humanity built in secret. Hidden fleets, weapon systems powered by the sun itself, billions of autonomous drones, the Dominion Harvester flagship Teeth of Obedience stretched nearly 4 kilometers, covered in weapons that could crack the surface of a planet. Fleet Commander Draxis Moore stood on the bridge. He was a reptilian creature with green-black scales and eyes the color of old blood. A voice filled the room. To the commanders of the Dominion Harvester Fleet, this message is not a plea, it is a courtesy. Do not come here, you will not be harvested. You will simply cease to exist. This is your only warning. The Void Wardens of Earth. Ambassador Sailor Marchetti was Earth's secret ambassador. She activated devices that broadcast the message across the entire open galactic communication network. On the mining planet of Roth Prime workers in the deep tunnels stopped and listened. A species had threatened the Dominion. The Harvester fleet dropped out of slip space at the edge of the human system. Draxis stood on his bridge. The system appeared empty. Then every sensor screamed. The invisible Spectre grid had mapped every ship. Admiral Drake watched from the war room. Activate the cage. Launch doors opened by the thousands. Billions of autonomous drones poured into space like a dark river, targeting the enemy's sensors and communication. Captain Yuki Tanaka sat in the EWS Consequence. 200 stealth dreadnoughts powered up. Hit them. Kinetic rounds punched through Dominion armor like paper. Antimatter torpedoes detonated against weakened shields. The battle lasted less than 3 hours. Drop the cage, Drake said. Let the survivors leave. Tell your masters what happened here. Tell them not to make us be anything else. The Dominion had ruled for 11,000 years. Now it was afraid. Assemble the Grand Armada Voreth ordered. Every warship, we will erase them. But the Empire was hollow. Conquered species rose up. Corvain and the Wrath chose to fight. Earth stood beside them. Admiral Drake stood before a combined fleet of 12,000 ships. They expect to find us alone. They are about to learn their mistake.